A social networking website that is based upon encouraging anonymous comments is now facing a very public backlash. The website has been linked to the suicide of a British teenager who was bullied. Now, major global advertisers are pulling support from the site based in Latvia. Its terms and conditions say members should never use the feature to ask things that are mean or hurtful. Well, today, the British Prime Minister David Cameron says his government is looking at ways to help parents deal with bullying.
If a website don't clean up their act and don't sort themselves out, then we as members of the general public, have got to stop using these particular sites and boycott them. So I think there's a set of measures that can be taken, but obviously we're also looking at, as a government, at how we can help parents and children with the internet, with this whole issue of the filters that are on when you sign a new broadband account. And obviously the filters you're able to set up, you might be able to stop access to certain sites.
With me is Jamie Gavin, media analyst in Press Online. Jamie, what effect do you think it's going to have on this company that all these advertisers are pulling out?
Yeah, I mean, it's very hard to get away from the fact that it's probably going to have a detrimental impact, certainly in the first instance, kind of short to mid-term. I mean, there is that old no publicity is good publicity, or any publicity is good publicity, and I think that if the company can show that it can clean up its act, and it can take the steps that people are calling upon it to take to make things safer, then there's a chance it could end up having good repercussions, but absolutely right now it's not looking too good.
Is this going to make some companies think twice about advertising on social media websites?
Yeah, I think that companies right now are taking a good long look at the way that they advertise online. There are a lot of advertising networks out there at the moment, so a lot of advertisers are kind of bidding blind on the specific sites that they're advertising on. That means they can't necessarily see the sites or the types of content that their brand is being advertised against, and that can be a real problem for advertisers. But equally, I think we need to appreciate now that people, especially young people, are living part of their life online as well as offline, so the laws and regulations and rules that we have offline really need to be transmitted online as well.
And this website is hugely successful in the UK, isn't it? 60 million users.
Yeah, I mean, social networking in general is huge right now. People are still going onto Facebook and Twitter and sites like this in their droves, and I think the more that it goes into the mainstream, the more it is bringing people's attention to incidents like this, and that is only going to push through sort of the types of regulation that people have been calling for, really.
Okay, Jamie Gavin, thanks very much indeed for joining us. Thanks for coming in.